This is the Galaxy A52, a fashionable smartphone from Samsung, and it has all the hallmarks of being a Galaxy A series smartphone. It's flashy, reasonably spec'd, and it's priced just north of 25,000 rupees. But as a package, can it take on the competition with the year-old OnePlus Nord and the Realme X3 Super Zoom being the main ones? Well, we're about to find out. Hello everyone, I'm Aditya, you're watching Gadgets 360, and this is the full review of the Samsung Galaxy A52. Now, since we started this video by saying it's flashy, let's start with the design first. The first thing that caught my attention was the color of my review unit. Now, Samsung calls it Awesome Blue. It has a matte finish which helps a lot with the whole fingerprint situation on the back. While this and the Awesome Violet options are flashy, Awesome Black and Awesome White variants look a bit more subtle. Another key highlight of the smartphone is that it is IP67 rated, and you will find a rubber seal around the SIM tray to help keep water and dust out. Flipping the phone to its front reveals the big 6.5-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display. It has a hole punch cutout to accommodate the selfie camera. The display is crisp, vivid, and smooth thanks to the 90Hz refresh rate. It has good viewing angles and is bright enough when outdoors. The stereo speakers too are a good addition as they make video watching more engaging. Now, powering the Galaxy A52 is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor, and at this price point it seems underpowered compared to some of the other smartphones. Now, Samsung offers 6GB and 8GB of RAM options, but storage remains unchanged at 128GB. I had the base variant for this review, which is priced at 26,499 rupees. The 8GB RAM higher variant is available for 27,999 rupees. Most of your interaction with the hardware will be done with the help of Samsung's One UI 3.1 that's based on top of Android 11. It is the same version that is packed on the Galaxy S21 series, which is nice to see given the Galaxy A52 is less than half the price. It does have a fair amount of bloatware pre-installed, including Daily Hunt, PhonePe, Prime Video, Snapchat, ShareChat, MX Takatak, and Moj. I found Daily Hunt and Samsung own My Galaxy app to be a bit spammy, and it kept pushing notifications throughout the day. So if you're not going to be using these apps, I would recommend uninstalling them. Now, if you have been enjoying this video so far, a like would be highly appreciated. And if you're new here, be sure you are subscribed to the Gadgets 360 YouTube channel and click on that bell icon so that you are notified whenever we upload a new review. Now let's talk about the real-life performance of the Galaxy A52. Despite the dated SoC, the Galaxy A52 packs in enough performance to deliver a smooth experience. Now, for casual use, such as using WhatsApp, a few calls, the smartphone had no issues whatsoever. Now, I did run Call of Duty Mobile at high settings for graphics and frame rate, and the game was playable without any lag or stutter. The phone was barely warm to the touch after playing the game for 10 minutes, and I noticed a 3% battery drop at the same time. Now, speaking of battery drop, the Galaxy A52 has a 4500 mAh battery which managed to last over a day and a half with my usage. In our HD video loop test, the phone went on for 17 hours and 47 minutes, which is a good score. You can charge the phone with a 15-watt charger in the box, which is capable of charging the phone up to 32% in 30 minutes and 65% in an hour. The device, however, is capable of 25-watt fast charging, so you can buy your own adapter for faster charging. Finally, let's see how it clicks photos. The Samsung Galaxy A52 has a quad camera setup at the back, consisting of a 64-megapixel primary camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, a 5-megapixel macro camera, and a 5-megapixel depth sensor. And for selfies, it has a 32-megapixel selfie shooter at the front. The daylight shots taken with the Galaxy A52 were average. Now, these photos look very good on the Super AMOLED display on the phone, but not as much on a big screen. Details were poorer with the ultra-wide-angle camera. Thankfully, there is no barrel distortion in the output. Close-up shots had good details, and if you get very close to the subject, the phone does suggest switching to the macro camera. The macro camera too managed good shots from close distances. The Galaxy A52 managed good portrait shots, and it could detect faces even with masks on, which is a big plus. Beautification is enabled by default, which you will have to disable to avoid smoothing in the output. Low light shots were strictly average and noise was kept under control. The phone is a tad aggressive with noise reduction, which causes a watercolor-like effect in the output. The night mode on the Galaxy A52 takes about 4 to 5 seconds to take a shot, but gets better details out in the shadows. The smartphone also crops into the frame slightly to help eliminate shakes. Selfies taken with a 32 megapixel front camera were crisp. It also works with portrait mode and can simulate a depth of field. The selfies taken in low light were sharp and noise was under control. Video recording tops out at 4K 30fps for both the primary as well as the selfie shooter. The rear camera has OIS, but I did notice a slight shimmer in the output. Stabilization was better when using the Super Steady mode, which uses the ultra wide angle camera to capture footage. Footage shot at 4K was not stabilized. The Galaxy A52 is a good looking smartphone and brings an IP67 water and dust resistance rating to the table, which most of its competition misses out on. Sadly, apart from this, not a lot of things are in its favor. It does certain things well, but the competition does them better. The Galaxy A52 does not offer the best performance and doesn't have the best cameras for the price. However, it will appeal to the design conscious, and if you are a bit clumsy, the water resistance is a big plus. Now, if you're looking for the best value, the Galaxy A52 might not deliver on that front. The Samsung Galaxy M51 and the Galaxy S62 are better alternatives, and you'll also end up saving some money. But if you're willing to spend a little extra, the Realme X3 Super Zoom does offer better value than this Galaxy A52. Now, that was my full review of this smartphone. What do you think about it? Do let me know that in the comment section down below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to gadgets360.com.